So Kitty, I wanted to introduce you to this big guy here.
Looks different than the last one.
This is also a coconut, but it is a mature brown coconut. What we do is, when the coconut tree has, I was telling you there are 250 coconuts a year. So some coconuts are green, we harvest them when there is fresh water in it, like we just had that. And some coconuts we don't harvest, we let them ripen more on the tree. So you heard of coconut meat, right? Because why we let them ripen is because we want the coconut meat instead of the coconut water. So when the coconut is on the tree and it is ripening more, like another couple of months, 3 months more, then it gets a whole brown color over it, and all the outer shell is all dark, light brown, dark brown. And sometimes it falls off on its own. Or we also harvest when they are nice and big and brown, because we know now they are ready for harvesting for coconut meat.
Good.
And so this that you see here is the brown coconut. Of course, this is where it was connected to the coconut stem, but it had a outer shell. We removed the outer shell, which is the coir, which we know as coconut coir, and that we removed, and we are going to reuse it in coconut coir products. But so this is what the shell we get, the coconut. And if you can see this here, there are 3 eyes. These are called the 3 eyes of coconut. So this has some water, not as much as was there earlier, but it has a lot of meat. You will see how nice and juicy the meat is inside. But this water is generally, I don't take it for refreshing as coconut refreshing water, because this is more concentrated now, this water. And because it is concentrated, I can have it little bit every time, but it's a concentrated coconut water. You can't have it like water. I could use it in shakes, in juices, because it's nice. Same nutrition, more concentrated. So I want to first get to the water, and then I want to get the meat. So the same tool which I had earlier, what I'll do is I'll try to find which of the 3 eyes I can pierce with to get to the water, and let us try. See this? So I could make a hole, punch right through in the hard shell, because these are its weak points, these 3 eyes, these 3 black eyes. And let me see if I can make another hole, because I need another hole for the air to pressure to get the water out. If I can't, the process will be a little slower. I am not able to. Okay, let's try taking the water out and into a small cup. So I'm going to get a small cup or small glass and take this hole, put it right on top. You can see it's going to take a little while. If I had managed to pierce the other hole, it would have come in much faster. And I have to a little bit tilt around. There's a lot of water still in it. And you can see the color of the water. You can see already it is a little milky. There is so much coconut milk, and it is concentrated water. So I think we are coming to the end of it. The patience. It's about a glass and a little more. You can actually.
Oh, it feels light now.
Why don't you shake it? You will see almost there is no water left, which is right here. So this is the water. So now you can see a little bit. There is some meat inside. There is a nice thick thick meat here. Now we need to get to it. So now this is a hard shell. There is no easy way to poke it in to get the meat from. So we are going to use what generally people use to break things, which is a hammer. Okay, so here is the normal hammer from the toolbox, but of course we washed it, sanitized it, made it kitchen ready. Maybe you want to step a little bit farther away because it may create a little debris flying away. I'm not going to go too hard. So take a hammer, and on the eye side, you can see it starting to break from here. You just keep on. Well, that's what I was telling Kitty. Stay away. So you can see so much meat inside, and it's so juicy and so fresh and not chewy at all. So what I do is this, what I will do is, okay, what I do is I take a knife, a thin, I take a small knife which is hard, not a thin blade, a hard blade, and right here at the same, right here at the end, where it is touching the shell, you go inside. Generally I go at the corners and just go like this. What we may have to do is make some slices right in the middle, so it will be easier to if you go it should come right like this. Just keep taking them out. Be very careful with this knife, Kitty, because this needs a little practice.
I think I'll skip trying to do that today. Later.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
It'll keep coming out. This.
Okay.
And of course, then you can wash it, and this one can eat this cover. It is perfectly edible, and it has a lot of nutrients too. You don't need to remove this.
Oh, you don't? Oh, good.